Hey guys, it's Loud Guys. Today we are going to watch Trump's executive orders, and the thing is, like, it's the big talk of the town, and everybody's talking about it. And like, he has signed a lot of orders, and you don't see president and prime ministers do that. Like, okay, they are very excited. Even in India, when Narendra Modi came into power, so he started to do things, but he took some time in like 1 month, in second month, third month. But like Trump is going like bang on with it, and he has done all the things in just one day itself. It will be very exciting to see.
And also, whenever I hear his name, like it's about Trump or something related to Trump, I always get excited. Like, what is his next steps?
Actually, he's always that man who can do anything at any point of time. So let's watch this
Video.
President Donald Trump sworn into office and signs the most executive orders ever by a president on day one. 10 of them focus on immigration.
Today I will sign a series of historic executive orders. With these actions, we will begin the complete restoration of America and the revolution of common sense.
Let's look at the changes Trump is making. I'm Marianne Aherndt.
The revolution of common sense.
President Trump is wasting no time. Those who know him well say in his first term, he also tried to make big changes, but was told, slow down. Congress moves more slowly. This time, he is not wasting any time.
Oh.
Immigration, one of his key campaign promises.
Yes, immigration.
That's where he's focused on day one.
Illegal immigration.
Trump is declaring a national emergency at the border and is sending U.S. troops to the U.S.-Mexico border. He also plans to end catch and release and does promise to continue building the wall. Trump plans to label drug cartels terrorist organizations. He also wants to end birthright citizenship. Now, that's a constitutional protection. So he will need a constitutional amendment.
Wow. So birthright, citizenship is something, when you are born in one country, many people like they are pregnant, and like even if they are Indian, if they go to USA, and like if their baby is born in USA, so the baby becomes US citizen.
Yeah, I know this.
It is ended now.
Oh, you cannot do this.
No more. And I know one or two person also in my country also who have done that. They have gone to America when they were pregnant, like 5-6 months pregnant, and they stayed for 3-4 months, and then the baby was born there.
Oh.
And so it just shows like, but I think so it's a good way also. I think so this is good for America, because
And like if you get pregnant over there in that country, then it should be considered as their baby.
No. If you are the citizen of America, then only your baby
Then
is the
only,
citizen.
otherwise it would not allowed.
No.
Oh.
So I think so it's good for America, because like otherwise people will misuse it. Just they will come with their baby, come with the pregnant belly, and they would come and the baby will become US citizen. So this is good, I think so. And the first one also, like in as far as the border is concerned, we know a lot of Indians also go to the border via their donkey route and all those routes. But yeah, I think so that should also stop, because those things are hurting the impression of India only.
Yeah, it should be stopped.
To change it, what he's calling for is this change going forward, not for those who have already received that protection. What is birthright citizenship? It means if you are born in this country, you are a citizen of this country.
Yeah.
Even, let's say, your parents may be from another country, but if you are born here in the U.S., you are a U.S. citizen. As soon as he took office, he ended what many asylum seekers had been using. It's a mobile app called CBP One.
What is
It
that?
helped to restore order as those sought appointments at the border to try to get into the U.S. As soon as Trump took office, that CBP One app, it no longer existed. It was shut down. Next up, the economy.
Wow.
As Trump puts it, let's make America more affordable again.
Affordable.
And in that respect, he plans to unleash energy policies.
I will also declare a national energy emergency. We will drill, baby, drill.
Oh, drill, baby,
Also
drill. I
plans to
remember.
leasing wind farms. He wants to expand domestic energy production. He also wants to lower EPA emissions on cars. Trump plans to also withdraw from the Paris Climate Accords. That Paris Agreement, adopted back in 2015, it is legally binding, and it's meant to fight climate change. Not everyone agreed with it.
Yeah, what I think is like, okay, it is good for the economy, but I think so there will be more pollution, no? Because like no control on it, no limiting yourself. I don't know, you people tell us, because in India we see that in many cities, there is just outright, like people are driving a cars, and also there is too many factories, and if you see the top 10 polluted list, India has like 5 to 6 cities in it, so we are suffering from that. So I think America is going a bit wrong on this step.
No, I don't think so. Maybe that could be possible, but everything has a price, I would say. I mean, they might have some other plan related to this.
Yeah.
That certainly Donald Trump does not. However, at that time, yes, President Obama in charge did agree. On the economy, we're looking for executive actions, not necessarily orders. As he sees it, these energy measures will reduce the cost of living.
Ooh.
As far as
Cultural
core
policy.
Republican conservative values promised all along by Trump during his campaign, he says those DEI policies, they're going away.
DEI?
Instead, he will be focused on colorblind and merit-based. He's also issuing a federal mandate that there are only 2 sexes, male and female.
Oh!
That impact all of us? Well, it could even impact your passport or other federal documents.
Yes.
It could impact education policy. It could impact the military. We're going to be watching that for sure.
Oh
This
my
was
god.
unexpected.
This is a very big thing. Even in India also, you get male, female, others.
Yeah, you
There
get
is
others.
one option.
There's this option.
In every form you see. But now, no, this will not be, others will not be there in America. It will be male and
Like,
female.
what about the transgenders and
I
all?
don't know,
But
I
they
don't
should
know.
have think about the transgenders. Like,
I
that
don't
is
know.
a natural thing, something.
I don't know what is he planning and how will he solve that, because that is, I think so, the biggest portion size, I think so, it is in America only, of transgender people
No, but
and
I am
those
still,
rights.
America is huge, and I am thinking about the people. How would they react on this? Because in America, like, I think it started from West, these all countries, and then it influenced like India, and then we are coming to know about such things. But this is a huge step.
Yeah.
Big plans to rename the Gulf of Mexico and Mount Denali. Let's start with the Gulf of Mexico.
Gulf of Mexico.
As for the Gulf of Mexico, Trump says he'd like it called the Gulf of America. It's not unusual for bodies of water to have different names. But for Trump to make this big change happen, he's also going to have to work with international hydrographic organizations to see it through. Even if that happens, other nations may not recognize the name change.
Why?
When it comes to Denali,
It is the
that
right
was
of
an
America.
Obama rename. It was changed from Mount McKinley. Today, Trump says he will restore that name to Mount McKinley
Mount
to
McKinley.
honor President William McKinley. Why was it called McKinley to begin with? A gold prospector gave it that name. He was an admirer of McKinley at the time, although we've read McKinley never visited Alaska. Nevertheless, that was the name since 1896. Officially, the federal government also agreed back in 1917. However, President Obama in 2015 changed the name to Denali. Denali means the high one in its Native American
no,
origin.
not good.
And that's
Mount
why
McKinley.
President Obama gave it that honor. However, Trump tried to do this in his first term. The Alaska senators said no, they objected.
Oh.
However, today he plans to go forward and rename it.
So a lot of these things he has even tried before also, but because there were a lot of hurdles, he could not make it right. So he's like, I am starting this time from the day one itself. And also like this time he has more power because there are also more Republicans in the Congress also. So he has the total support of people.
And at this time, I feel like Trump is in like full force. Like what he wants to do, he will do anyhow. And the measures, the steps they are he's taking, I think that is huge. And if we talk about like this gender thing, I mean, this is a very complicated subject. I don't know how audience will deal with it.
I don't know how actually, because this is something very, very big, and this is something you see all around the internet. So what do you guys think about it? Do let us know in the comment section below. So do like, share, and
Subscribe.
bye.